Okay, in the challenge, I asked you to a few challenge objectives, which was creating a new table called a statue and including some columns and make sure you have the timestamp and add a description columns and at the end remove the table. In this lesson, I'm going to show you my solution. First thing we're going to do, since we have this schema, I'm just going to write again schema, and let's call the function create. Inside the function, really fast, we're going to type statue, and let's pass a function, and variable is going to be t again. It can be anything you want, but I'm going to make it short because I want to use it. Let's put this, scroll that down a bit, and the first thing is going to be increments, and I'm going to give it an ID. The second is going to be t string. I'm going to give it an let's say artist. So since I didn't talk about this artist or let me just remove this. If you want to add a unique column, all you need to do is just pass a unique like this, and this field is going to be unique next time you use you create it. And if you add to record, which is going to be equal, it's going to give you an SQL error. So that's the first point. And let's just create another one, which is going to be type string again, and give it a name title, and with the length of, again, say 200. Title more than 200 is going to be not going to be a good title. So let's add another one, which is going to be date. Give it a created. And last, I asked you to add a year, which I'm going to add timestamp. And this is not going to take any arguments. So that's all you need to do. So the table is going to be a statue. Let's just run this and go back here, refresh. Okay, we have an error. This is a really important topic to talk about. If somehow you saw that the error is app HTTP controller schema not found, all you need to do is just come up and use the schema support, because it doesn't recognize the schema. And if you type use, and without even knowing where a schema is and what you have to type schema, and you can see that PHP store, it will give you the path to the schema, which is going to be a support, and then you just click on it, and then you can see that illuminate support face it schema, and then you just type semicolon. Now if we just go back and refresh, and everything is alright, and let's go back here and refresh, you can see that we have a statue table. So if we see the structure, you see the ID, artist, title, created, update. So these are the second objectives. The third one is it was make sure table set up for migrations, that we have already did for migration. The fourth one was add a description column. So how do we do it? Put this into a comment. Let's type schema again, and let's say table, which was the another function table. Table name was statue again. You can copy it. You don't know what it is, and use a function again. And inside the function, you can pass any variable. I'm going to pass C, and I forgot to type comma over there. And inside the function, let's just use this C variable and add a description type text. There you go. Save it, come back right here, refresh the about page, come right here, refresh the page, and you can see that we have description with a type text. Now let's put this into a comment, and again, last but not least, let's just remove the table. How do we do this? Type schema and say drop if exists, and let's say statue. Let's actually run this time to see what happens. Let's go back here, refresh, come right here, click on the new app. There is no table such as statue, so I can see the table right here, but I have to refresh it again, refresh the whole thing, open up. There is no table such as statue. So these are the things you need to do. The important point was in Laravel 5 you will come across many errors, such as the schema errors you have seen in this video, and the namespace and use functions are really important to understand. Also, you can see that in my controller, before I move to migration and talk about it, I used base controller. Base controller is the name of the controller right here. You actually don't need to use this routing. All you need to do extends the controller without even specifying the name. Just keep in mind that the controller must be in the same path as the controller you're using. Otherwise, you have to specify on the top. Since you see that schema is not in the name path as our controller, so that's why we need to use this to let Laravel find the schema before you use it. And sometimes you see that it gives you an error, so you have to specify using use keyword, or sometimes you see that it's not going to give you an error, like the last video we used this without even error. So let's put this into a comment and move to the migration.